Hello everyone. So I'm just sitting down on here. Alright. These are what I call big envelope covers. I take my envelopes that haven't really, or that I got from different states and that type of thing. I use wax paper that I coffee dyed. You can also use tissue paper, decoupage paper, which I might actually use one of these for one of them. You can use napkin, whatever you'd like, to collage over it to make these covers. So again, just have fun. I'm going to quickly cut some papers. Up, and let's see here. Not sure how to get this out. Oh, okay. I'm not supposed to get it out. So, press down after I get her straight. Let's see how this works. Again, I'm just using a new little thing that I got from Amazon. And this is really easy to use, so I might do a bunch at once soon. So there we go. Take pieces like that. Alright, now we're just going to do a few at a time and see what happens. This is like 3 of them at a time, and it's just going through it like butter. So that's kind of nice. Alright, so we got a bunch of these done. Now I got a few of these that I want to use up. And again, I'm just playing around with my new toy kind of a thing. I got this off of Amazon. I was looking for a scoreboard. It just so happened that this came up and I'm like, ooh, this looks fun. So it's basically what it is. I don't care if I'm exact on my alignment either here, because I know I'm using this for collage. I just didn't want to keep on grabbing pieces that were not what I wanted. So let's do some of these music pages. Sorry if you hear my upstairs neighbors. They are obviously home. They like making noise. Again, it doesn't matter what kind of book page you use. You can use any kind of book page you want. I'm not necessarily particular with what kind of book pages I use. Alright. I'm just going to check out what the size of this is quick. So it's 9.5 by, well, it's over 12 inches. So I'm actually going to cut down this slightly to at least make it 12. Don't need to be any more than 12, but, oh, I guess it's 12 by, let's double check this. So if I can cut off a little bit, okay. By 9. So yeah, I was about right there. Okay. This one's way bigger. So again, I'm going to slip this under, see if it's at 12. If it isn't, I'm going to cut it down to 12 at least, because otherwise I'm going to be having, I like having certain ways with these at least, or at max 12, and this way at max 9. If it's 9 by 12, that is a good size for me. So I'm going to take the time, close this. Alright. Now both of these are white on the other side, so I'm not really too worried. Oh, this one has some splotches on it, but other than that, not really worried too much about it. But I do not like this corner popped up the way it is, so I am gluing as much of this down as possible right here, so we're not going to have to worry about that popping up. There. And same with here. The rest of this, I don't mind that it's not, or this part is down or not, because that ain't going to matter. We're going to be sewing around these. So I'm just double checking, making sure these are all clean lines, and there we go. Alright, now I'm going to get my Scotch tape, or glue stick here, and this is just Scotch original, or permanent glue stick. Again, I think this is a great way to use purple. Or not use purple, to use old book pages. And I personally like using them this way. It's less hectic. It's, again, using up what you have. Trying to line this up to the best of my ability to it. There we go. All right. Again, I'm just grabbing some more. Wow, my daughter has so much to say today. She's just all full of different colors today, honestly. And I'm okay with it just being like the words of the chapter. I'm okay with that showing. Again, I feel like it gives it a unique tie to all of this. And it really don't matter if any of it's bad words, because that will be covered up here. So that's where eventually you're not going to see much of the words either, so it's okay to again have it come out different ways. And it's more about covering up that original piece than it is anything else. So something like that. Now I am going to run a little bit of art glitter glue across here, because this is not going to be like, you're gonna be, I'll show you in a minute. So we're gonna take this, spread this on here. And again, this is why I'm not too concerned about the art glitter glue, because when this is all done and finished, it's going to be sewn together. And I wish I had my one that I had already made, but I don't. And I will make sure that one of these covers will be in the giveaway at the end of the month. So just a remembrance of that, to let you know, hey, it is coming, or going to be a part of this. I am going to be doing another cover that deals with book pages tomorrow. This is going to be, yours will, or not yours, but the giveaway one will be sewn and probably cut a little better. But this is just a for now before I cut it. So you barely can see that there's writing and music underneath this, but it gives it some kind of background, is what it is. So, and then I have these other pieces left over, which I can probably add on or use as backing because this can be written on, and I just want to show you in case you don't believe it can be written on. It can. It can be written on. That's kind of the reason why I like using it. And I coffee dye it like I do everything else. This is another coffee dyed sheet. But this one I'm actually gonna save for a different occasion because I want to use that tissue paper that I have with this next one. So I'm gonna stick that in a drawer, stick my scrap in a drawer, and we're gonna get going on this next one, which will be tissue paper 1. So again, I wanted to show you multiple ways of using it, and let's just again have fun. I'm just again kind of ripping these to shreds and that's okay because again that just makes it fun. And I try to, every time I glue one of these pieces down, make it just a little bit different every single time. I don't necessarily have a rhyme or reason for it at this point. This is what makes it fun. And it's okay if they overlap each other. See? I'm just having fun. With these, they're not perfect or anything else like that. They're just, again, it's a way of having fun with it and not necessarily worrying about the ifs, ands, or buts about it. Again, just have fun. Be yourself. Don't worry about what it looks like until the end, because until the end, you really don't know. I mean, you can guess, but it really don't matter. Again, I'm just gluing at this point until the whole thing is covered. Once it's covered, well, because I'm using this tissue paper, I'm going to be a little cautious. kind of like a cloth. I was not expecting that. This is like an interface. I don't know. Again, I don't know much. This is just, it's called decoupage, but it's very fibrous. So I'm not sure. Yeah, it says it's paper. It's Prima, so or redesign, it says on here. I mean, it says multiple things, so I have no idea. But I know this will work for what I'm using it for. For making this and sewing around it, I'm thinking it'll work. But yeah, it's like fibrous. I'm hoping you can see that. It was something that was on clearance at on scrapbook.com, and I'm like, I'll try it. It was a part of my big sale this past summer, or big buy. So it definitely shows more of the words than I expected, but again, when you go to cover it and you add your template to it, it really doesn't matter all that much. So I kind of like this. It's like a peachy color. But again, it comes out to being a lot like your other kind of paper pieces. Let's see if I can find something that is better for that. An example like this. So instead of having a regular old envelope with just plain old fabric, and you could even use fabric, you know, have a fabric that's see-through like this one actually that I currently have like this, and you collage underneath it. If you have something like tulle, again, this is a great way to use up them old book. Yes, you can eat something. Okay, go ahead. Go take it to the kitchen table. So, again, just a fun project. Thought you guys might enjoy watching. The next project, I am planning on using the scraps from my other projects that I've been kind of withholding to be a part of the cover. This cover that I'll be making with you is a cardboard cover that is more, this is a paper cover. This one's a book cover, but this is a good example. It'll be a hard cover out of cardboard journal. I really love this cover. Have no clue what I'm going to use it with, but I love the gold cover. It actually came from a gift bag. Yeah, I use my paper bags for all kinds of random stuff. So I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial. Again, I'll probably be having these in my giveaway. I might have both of them in my giveaway, honestly, and make more on my own, but we'll see. And what I normally do as a last thing after I sew it together is that's when I cut it out. If you want to, you could easily Mod Podge this whole thing on and it'll probably stay together and then cut it out after it dries, kind of a thing. That would work too. Again, that really surprised me that this is more fibrous. So again, you do you. This is what I normally do. I like that sewn edge cover, but if you don't have that, you don't have that. Make it work with what you have. You can take the same idea. You could use, again, something like tulle over top of it, and use Fabri-Tac to hold it. And use this Fact Check. It stops fraying of fabric and that type of thing. You can easily slide it against the edge to keep your edge nice and sealed. So that is my suggestion. I hope you have a great day or night. Bye.